I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.
Hi, welcome back to our fourth podcast. This is Caleb, and this is Josh, as you know. And today we're going to be talking about some more crypto topics. And I'm going to hand it over to Josh, and he'll kind of elaborate on what we got today.
Okay, so this week there's a couple big things that kind of went down. Anybody that's in crypto knows what Robinhood is. It's kind of like the beginning entry point to getting into crypto. Very easy to set up. But this week, after I should have done the research, I don't know how long it's been, they finally added more cryptos you could buy. It's probably been over a year. Mm-hmm. And they added SHIB and Polygon, Compound, and Solana. And everybody kind of thinks that will raise the bar on the activity on these. And the first day SHIB came out, it jumped up to 20, but I think it settled in at 18% up.
Yeah.
But the last few days it's kind of tailored off down about 1-2%, which is natural. But SHIB was created why, Greg?
Its purpose was to be the Dogecoin killer.
Which Doge succeeded on Robinhood.
Right.
Now it's on Robinhood. And starting at roughly the same price, Doge started on Robinhood. And so there's a lot of people out there who think this thing's going to take off. And maybe, I don't know that it'll actually catch Doge.
Yeah.
But if it got to like 5 cents, that would be huge for a lot of people that bought in with like 8 zeros.
Right.
That
was like the real first copy.
Yes.
Of Doge.
And then there's been copies of copies of copies, and a lot of those aren't around anymore. But so that's something to keep your eye on. But also Polygon.
Yep.
That being on Robinhood is a really big deal too, because of the NFTs.
Yeah.
Right. So do you want to go in on that a little bit more?
Well, yeah, Polygon. So, we have the NFT market, which is mostly based on Ethereum. That's the big one there. With Polygon, there's little to no transaction fees, and that's why it's starting to become more popular. And it seems to be like on OpenSea and some others, even different chained NFT marketplaces, Polygon seems to be available. Which Matic is its like coin, and that's what's going to be used to buy NFTs. And I think it's at the beginning stage of becoming big.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you don't know, Ethereum's kind of ruled the roost on the NFT market, but we got into some Ethereum things here and there, and we're trying to buy like $100 of something, and the gas fee was like $215, which is outrageous. Now, it's not always like that,
right.
For the record, but it is right now, some of the most expensive gas fees are in Ethereum. So just like any other kind of business, now you're figuring out ways around that.
Right.
So that's going to be big, because that one has been positive ever since it's been listed on Robinhood every day.
Right.
It didn't jump up 20% like SHIB did, but also it costs a lot more than SHIB. SHIB is 2/1000ths of a penny,
right?
And Polygon is running $1.60, something like that. So you can get more SHIB for the same amount of money, but right now Polygon's got the better utilities.
Right.
So. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on when it comes to the crypto world too was one that we've been keeping an eye on for a little bit, and one that has a pretty active Twitter space, social media platform, is DFS Mafia. Excuse me. Now, DFS Mafia is their utility is going to be fantasy sports. So it's going to be betting on fantasy sports. Think of FanDuel. Think of what's the other one called? DraftKings. But think about doing that exact thing in cryptos.
Right.
And that is what they're coming for. We've seen screenshots this week of what their platform's going to look like. It looks awesome. We've seen new sponsors jump on board. They've got a new logo change. We've actually talked to some of the people at DFS Mafia, and they allowed us to put their link to their website on our website. So if you just scroll down just a little bit and see the picture, the blue picture of the hat says Mafia underneath it. That'll take you right to their website, and you can check it out and see what they're all about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
and of course, we may add some more, in the future.
yeah, we've actually reached out to some, which we won't name names, just in case they decide they don't want us to put their stuff on our website, and communication with some of the other cryptos that are out there that we really believe in. But it'd be one of those deals where it'd just be a clickable, easy link for you. Even if you're not in crypto, you can just go to their website, check it out, and see. And so we're kind of talking to some other people right now. And I won't say who it was, but we've actually had some that said, no, you know what, we don't really want to be on your website, which I totally understand because we are just new to this. We haven't been doing this very long in the public eye anyways. And so I imagine if there becomes more of a following that things in that area may change a little bit.
And, they probably in general just don't want to say yes because people take advantage.
True.
And they probably don't want, people don't want to be, they don't want us to use. They don't know who we are.
Right.
They don't want us to rebrand them. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, and I think what we're finding is the ones that take the time to actually have a conversation with us are the ones that are cool with being on the website and things like that, because we're not. I mean, we're just everyday guys. We're not in this to make just a quick buck. We're just trying to share some of the knowledge that we have, and I think that some of the people out there are starting to see that. So. Mm-hmm. But. So new to CryptoBros, we've got in not this Friday, not next Friday. It would be the last Friday of April. Mm-hmm. We're going to debut our blooper reel.
Yep.
Which is hilarious, and I think you guys are really going to like it. There won't be a normal podcast on there. It's just going to be the blooper reel. I imagine, I don't know, we're 3 episodes in, and I've got about 3 minutes of bloopers. So I imagine it's going to be somewhere around 5-6 minutes, but it should be pretty funny. And we just thought we'd let you guys in on some of the behind the scenes type of stuff that's going on. Mm-hmm. What else we got new to CryptoBros this week?
New to CryptoBros. Well, we're just we're trying to get more involved in the businesses, local businesses. Mm-hmm. So, and helping them get set up, with being able to accept crypto. That's kind of what we're pushing, so they can be ahead of the game, because I know if I had a business like maybe a restaurant or something, and you're getting tips, I would maybe want to accept tips in crypto.
Sure.
Just kind of separate it and it can be its own thing. So that's kind of what we're.
Yeah, and you're going to start seeing our name popping up in different places. We're not going to tell you exactly where. But you're going to start seeing that pop up next week. You might even hear about it without getting any details. But what we'd really like to see is if you see us or our name somewhere, to shoot us a direct message or shoot us an email or whatever, and let us know where you saw it pop up. And if you've never used us before, you can actually fill out the new customer inquiry off where you're going to see all these advertisements. And then it'll give you a place to say, hey, this is where I saw it. Now, that's twofold for us. One, that is, we're just interested to see where you guys find them. Mm-hmm. And then two, that also will allow us to know where we need to put our money in our advertising to move, as we move forward. So now that we're to that point, we're going to get into our weekly segment of All About It or Over It. Okay? So was it last week? Was that the first time?
That was our first one.
All right, so last week we did All About It or Over It segment, and you guys seemed to like it. So we have decided that we are going to do it again. And Caleb, do you want to introduce the topics?
Sure. First topic is the new Batman movie, The Batman. Are you all about it or over it?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm all about the Batman.
Okay.
Very good. It's 3 hours long.
It's a long movie.
Which is awesome. I like long movies. So there's more content. It's more, I would say, dark and realistic, more gritty, I guess. Kind of the early Batman. I thought it was great.
Okay.
I thought it was a good stepping stone from the Gotham TV series on Fox to the next step of Batman. I thought it was good.
Even though the sparkly vampire guy plays Batman, you guys are cool with it?
He did a good job.
I mean, I wasn't Team Edward, but
Of course you
I
were.
thought
I'm sure
he
you were
played.
Team
I
Jacob.
was skeptical about him, but he played a really good Batman.
Yeah.
A really good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I would agree. I was all about it too. I didn't know what to expect, but I go along with what you said. I honestly, it's a superhero movie, so how realistic can it be? But when it comes to realism, that by far is the most realistic superhero movie I've seen. It was like, okay, you could almost suspend belief to go, yeah, a real guy could do that. Like,
Right.
It wasn't, I mean, when he jumped off the building for the very first time, and not to have any spoilers out there, but he didn't necessarily stick the landing.
No.
And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool, because, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen in real life. So.
Right.
All right, the second topic is Elon Musk buying Twitter. Are you all about it or over it? I messed up.
That's all right. I'm all about it.
Okay, why?
All about it. Because I think Elon Musk is a very successful guy, and I don't think anybody can argue against that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his intention behind any business he does is to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's a guy that likes to censor people, and I don't think he's all about that. And I think he genuinely wants it to succeed in a good way.
Okay. Caleb?
I really don't know. I think it's a good thing, but I just don't know how to put it in words.
So,
So he's about it.
I'm about it.
okay,
It's all
because there is
about
no
it.
middle ground. We established that
Yeah.
last week, I
No
think.
50-50.
No?
No, 50-50. Yeah, I guess I'm all about it too. I mean, I think that if you look at it, he made a very serious offer at $49 billion. And what we say that they annually make between 3 and 4 billion. So if you really look at it and how you evaluate businesses, he's actually overpaying for it. So it'll be interesting to see if they allow the sale to go through. I don't hold Twitter stock. I don't think you guys do either. But so I don't have a vested interest in it. But I think if I did hold stock, I would want him to be able to buy it because that would increase the stock prices dramatically. So,
Sure.
and I also think the fact that you get into more of the freedom of speech talk when it's privately owned and
Yeah.
it's not going to be publicly traded, that they're not going to be able to pick and choose who they silence and who they don't.
Right.
So I think I would be all about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Our third topic is video games. Are you all about it or over it, Greg?
Oh, all about
The
it.
guy with the fancy shirt again, he's all about video games.
Yeah. Yeah, I play a lot of video games, so
What's your favorite kind of video game?
my favorite kind, it has changed as I got older.
Okay.
I used to be into the, third person, first person shooter games, fast paced. Now I'm more of a turn based kind of guy. I like the strategy turn based
Is
games.
it because your mind's slowing down?
Probably.
Okay. Fair
Probably.
enough. Caleb?
I enjoy video games. I'm all about it. I like sports video games.
Sports
Football,
video games.
basketball, baseball.
Wrestling?
Sports, wrestling.
WWE? Sport?
Yeah. I'm all about it too. I mean, I think video games are cool because, it gives a guy a chance to, I've played video games where I could be the GM of a sports franchise. I've played video games where I could conquer the world in World War III. And I've played video games where I could be The Rock fighting Stone Cold Steve Austin. And so it's just kind of a nice little getaway from reality. And so I'm all about it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And the future, with the crypto, with what we do,
Mhm.
there's about to be some things happening in the video game industry that nobody really knows about yet.
Yeah, I
And
can't
it's
wait
gonna
to be
a
able to talk
big
about
deal
that stuff.
with the NFTs and the blockchain. It's
Yeah.
hasn't really happened yet, but people are going to start hearing about it.
Those cryptos that are going to be involved in that are going to be some of the highest gaining, fastest gaining cryptos I think out there because there's going to be constant activity with it all the time.
Right.
Worldwide, somebody's always up playing a video game,
Right.
and so there's always going to be things that's going to be pushing forward and new innovations in that too that we don't even know about. I'm
Yeah.
sure. So.
Yep.
And our last topic for today is food related, which is good. Captain D's, are y'all about it or over it?
Greg has to go
What?
first.
I have to go first.
Yeah, you all about
Yeah,
Captain
but you,
D's?
yeah, you guys know my obsession.
Yeah,
with
baddies.
that's an after church kind of thing. Every
Or
week.
yeah, or just
Or
if,
anytime you're near it.
yeah, or if you just mention Captain D's, and Greg has to eat there that day.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll go get me some Captain D's. No, they don't.
No,
They
never
don't.
do we
I
do
try
that.
to get them to though.
True, that is true.
But
Now he has to eat that. You have to eat there tonight because we talked about it, but we're not taking you.
it does sound really good right now.
I think you have
Now
leftover
that you
Captain D's in the
mention-
refrigerator.
I do.
So saying all about it
Oh yeah, that wasn't all about
would be
it.
an understatement. Like there should be like another level of all
Some
about it.
pyro. going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fireworks in the background. Maybe you can hook that
All
up.
There you
In
go.
the after production or
Yeah.
post production.
There you go.
Right.
What about you, Caleb?
It's food. I'm all about it. I love all food. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
and I guess
It's good.
I'm all about it. It doesn't rank in my top 5 like Greg, but
Wow.
yeah, I know he's probably gonna hit me later.
No, that's all right. More for me.
Yes,
That's what I say.
but it's good. It's fine. I don't know that I actually have a favorite fast food restaurant. Is Captain
No.
D's fast food?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's considered bad.
Yes, I don't know if I actually have a favorite fast food. That's not really my thing, but
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But anyways, just want to say thanks again for watching, and be on the lookout for some pretty cool things that are coming along in the next week or two with Crypto Bros. And we'll see you next week.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Yep.
Easter.